Does anyone just stay up till 4 a.m. because it's more peaceful and you don't have to deal with others? No, I stay up till 4 a.m. because I can't sleep. I don't stay up until I do get up at 4, sometimes for the same reasons. It's like having a peaceful world to myself for a couple hours. I've known a lot of people who intentionally work the overnight shift at their job because it's more peaceful. I used to, but I prefer having a sleep schedule now. I prefer being a night owl. I miss 24-hour stores, though. I don't stay up, but I do sometimes get up at 4 for work. It is one of the most peaceful things to experience. Until I get to work. I love it at night. It's quiet, and especially since the pandemic, it's the safest time to be out. Not much to do, but I like a good walk. No, that would make it pretty rough to get up for work, and working on only a couple hours of sleep wouldn't be fun. I have always been a night owl even as a kid. I just function better and I'm more productive at night. I used to. Then when I had kids, I discovered that going to bed early and getting up early is about the same level of peace without the sleep deprivation. I am on call from 16:30 until 8:30 3 days a week. 4 a.m. is also a great time to walk home from a call and then to take the dog for a walk. No people, no other dogs, no trucks, and very few cars. If I ever retire, I think I'll set a wake-up call for that hour just to enjoy the fresher air. Yep. Not quite 4 a.m., but close. When people question me on it, I just say that time to myself is important, and if I have to sacrifice some sleep, it's still restful for me. They usually don't understand. LOL. On nights where I don't have to work the next day. On warm nights I like to climb out my window and sit on my roof and just watch the neighborhood. Sounds weird, but I like the sights and the ambient noise from the frogs, crickets, the rail yard not too far off. I'm always up around 4 a.m. due to my body's natural sleep cycle. I'll go to bed around 5-6 a.m., wake up around noon completely refreshed. Tried going on a normal sleep schedule from 10-6 a.m., and woke up tired just about every time. I enjoy the peace and quiet, but I don't enjoy the lack of 24-hour stores. In this day and age, every store should be open 24/7. I have my phone on automatic DND from 10 p.m. until noon, so I get long periods of not being bothered and time to enjoy to myself. I actually stayed up till 4 a.m. last night. It's nice and quiet. I like staying up. I normally fall asleep earlier, but I was talking to my partner, and I took a nap earlier so I wasn't tired. The only issue is that I got less than 2 hours of sleep. Oh yes. The streets are empty. There's nobody at the door or on your phone. It's just me and the foxes. And Reddit. Best time to work for me is about 2 to 4 a.m. Just hard to make those 8 a.m. meetings after an all-nighter. Not 4 a.m., but I usually go to bed between 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. for the same reason. No one bothers me at night, and I can do what I want in peace. Hell yes. My utmost favorite time period in life was smoking weed and meditate in my porch at night when all is quiet and only the wind ocean waves play their music in the distance. Every now and then I take a day off just to do exactly that. Daytime has its own bright side, of course, but nighttime is just pure bliss. The trick is to go to bed early and wake up at 4 a.m., not stay up until 4 a.m. Me, even though I wake up at 8 a.m. for work. So I ended up modifying my sleep schedule to 2 naps of 4 hours. One at 19:00 and one at 4:00 foot. That's my absolute favorite time of day. No blathering people or buzzing phones or roaring traffic, just me and the night sky and the owls. Yes, definitely. When I am working on something I really want uninterrupted concentration. During the day I have family and friends disturbing me, street noises, planes flying over, ringing phones and doorbells. 0000 to 0500 is magic time for me. I get loads done and really enjoy it. It's my everyday life since college, but stayed until 3 due to morning classes and work. No matter how tired I am, I just can't sleep before 3 since from 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. is like my personal time. I will watch anime, play games, play piano, or whatever I feel like it. I stay up too late because I don't want to be cheated on time for myself. Unfortunately, it results in lack of sleep. That's why I wake up at 4:00 a.m. 12 a.m. 4 a.m. is the only time I feel any kind of happiness. I'm not ready to sacrifice that. I used to. Then I got a job that required me to wake up early. Not a worthy trade-off. Nope, I'm out like a light at 9 p.m. I live alone and don't have many friends. I find no joy in the quiet, peaceful environment I live in. No joy at all. I like to just watch the sky at that hour and see the trees blow. It's a really peaceful time. I do that on weekends, and usually I get shit done between midnight and 4 a.m. or so until I go to sleep. If I stay up till 4 a.m. it's definitely not on purpose, faced with tears of joy, but oftentimes I do find myself staying up late just enjoying the quiet night. Which is why I like the winter so much. So many people are leaving or staying inside, so it's quiet and calm. No. But that is when I wake up, because of that reason. My kid sleeps until 7:30. So does my husband. Dude, go to bed at 7:00 p.m. It sounds crazy, and everyone will hate you, but you will be the most well-rested, happy person you know. I do 7:33:30 and it has changed my life. People stay up really late for a multitude of reasons. I have read that one of the main reasons is because you don't feel like you have control of your life, or things feel overwhelming and it is a slower pace for you to exist and not have the same pressure on you than you do during the daytime. That is what it was for me, at least. Now I have a little more structure and stability in my life and I don't feel quite the same need to stay up super late. I do. It's quiet. It's not getting ready for the day yet, and it's already slowed down for the night. The world is in a state of pause. Yes, and I feel like this will continue to be a problem for me for a very long time. All the time, and I love it. Yes, I do. Frank Zappa did all his work at night. He referred to daytime as when the normal people do all their scurrying around. Not 4 a.m., but I do similar. I'm generally in bed by 1:32 a.m., but I very much appreciate that quiet time where others are asleep. No. But I wake up at 4 a.m. for this same reason. I get up at 4 a.m. for that very reason. A few hours of peace before the chaos and cacophony of the day snaps me back to reality. I used to before the pandemic. Now that I can work from home, I go to bed at 10-11 every single night. It's great. I'm really glad I'm not alone here. I mean, I'm glad I'm alone at 4 a.m., but knowing I'm not the only person enjoying late-night solitude makes me feel like less of a freak. My friends think I have a problem, but the problem is that I don't like being awake during the day. They put me on overnights on the flight line in the Air Force, and ever since my body has naturally gravitated to that schedule. Yes. I did this 2-3x a week for this very reason. Recently married and I've forgot how to value time now. Working during the day has been a slow realization that I am not a time lord like before and I don't value time well. I work nights, but on my days off I wake up at 3 and work out around 430. Minimal people. I'm naturally avoidant of people, but I'm fairly gregarious. No, but I get up early sometimes for the same reason.